everyone. Today we're talking about how to water your plants as we near winter months. And the reason I'm doing this video is because a lot of you have asked me how to water your plants in winter, because it seems like maybe they're getting too much. And you're right, they probably are. With cooler temperatures, even inside of your home, they're taking a lot longer to drain the water out. So the soil remains damp for a longer period of time. It's typically drier air, meaning it's not as humid. They sort of just go into the dormant stage during winter, and that's totally fine. That doesn't mean that they're dead. That just means they're probably not going to grow as fast as you want them to, or as fast as you saw them grow over the summer months. And so with the winter months comes a new watering schedule. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, Liz, you just taught us to water our plants once a week and pick a day. I'm teaching you to adapt just like your plants are adapting to winter months. Each week, you will still go around to check on your plants, but now you might not be giving them the same amount of water as you were before. I actually brought out a couple of different plants as examples. The first plant I brought out is this Pothos variety plant. I used to give this Pothos about 3/4 cup water each week, and right now I'm almost skipping it to every other week because the soil is damp and the leaves were turning a little bit yellow, which sort of tells me maybe I was overwatering it. So that's the Pothos. And then I also brought out this Madagascar dragon tree. And I know it doesn't really look like a tree, but this is how small they can be. This was sitting on my deck all summer in a shaded spot, so it wasn't getting sunburned, but it was getting a lot of bright light, a lot of heat, and it was just gulping water every single time I went around to water. It was loving it. So now it's inside, because I didn't want it to die outside. I am finding that I am skipping watering every other week, sort of similar to the Pothos. Checking the soil every week, and the soil seems to be damp from the last watering. So this is what I wanted to show you was I have a fiddle leaf fig tree. It was featured in a couple of videos ago. I showed you how to clean some plant leaves, and I used that as one of my examples. And just today, as I was making my rounds to water my plants, I saw that it had yellowing leaves that just kind of came right off. It is telling me something. It is telling me it's not getting the proper amount of light right now. So I need to bring it just a few inches over from where it currently sits so that it gets just a little bit more west-facing light, and I need to cut back on watering. So this is telling me two things. Not enough sun, and I might be overwatering. I hope you learned something new today. Just make sure that you're checking on your plants every week like you normally do, checking the soil. And if it's too damp, just skip the week or wait a few days and check it again. With that, happy planting.